Mike Diesel, as we like to call him now.
Well, you're going to need a lot of that weight if he's going to battle Joe Johnson inside.
There's Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis was the scoring champ last season. And the leading scorer for the Ghost Ballers knocks down the first two.
And see a quick double team that time by Davis, leaving Anderson open. And you kind of live with those shots early. If Anderson makes it, you don't want to panic.
Baby for four. Gets his own board, kicks it to Ricky Davis. He misses the three, and Joe Johnson the floater. Too strong. 2-0 to score. First team to 25. We go to the half. The lob to Chris Johnson. Stolen by Joe. Double pumps. And Joe Johnson will go to the line.
At times, they have started off, the first half slow, where they've been down early. Then they have to kind of struggle and fight their way back in. What you don't want to do is kind of get down to this Ghost Ballers team early because they're playing with an extreme amount of confidence right now.
Johnson, shot blocked by Al Jefferson, and he lays it right back up and in.
That's the kind of rim protection you need. Excellent play inside with the pick and roll, but that time Jefferson able to recover and take away that easy two.
2-point lead for the Triplets. And it's the dunk by Chris Johnson. Johnson, a former Triplet, so he has got a lot of revenge on his mind, he said, for this game. We're all tied up. Here's Alan Anderson from the corner. Johnson snags the board, and he can shoot from the outside, knocks down the jumper.
And that's an added dimension that I think you look at the improvement of the Ghost Ballers with Johnson. He gives you one. We saw the slip, pick and roll, dunk inside, but his ability to stretch the court now opens it up for driving lanes for Bibby and for Davis.
Here's the four by Joe Johnson. You saw for the Ghost Ballers. Look, they get a win. Kill the threes. You play later this afternoon. They lose. Hey, Ghost Ballers wrap up the playoff spot. Here's Chris Johnson for the three. And now ISO Joe. Drops a dime. Anderson lays it in. And the bucket. Alan Anderson knocks it down.
Being able to facilitate.
Bibby from deep. The block by Johnson. And he wants it in the post. Little step back. Got it. Pretty. Chris Johnson, the former Triplet.
You know what I love about that play? He knows that he can't back Al Jefferson down, but what he can do is use that soft touch on the block and knock down jump shots like that.
Here's Anderson for three.
See, they'll live with that jump shot with Alan Anderson. They just want to get the ball out of Joe's hands.
Al Jefferson on the block. Once again, 1-point lead for the Triplets. Ricky Davis, pull-up pop. Yes, sir. Pretty Ricky's what they call him.
Yeah, but excellent pick that time by Chris Johnson up top. Ricky Davis smartly used the pick, escape dribble for a nice little 15-foot jump shot.
Had a season low 8 points last week as Alan Anderson went right down Broadway. Since we're in Dallas, down the tollway.
You know it, baby. North and south. I spent many a days on that tollway, brother.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know it. Always good to be back, man.
Oh, Chris Johnson with authority, and he'll go to the line.
NBA, you don't like to get traded. I don't care what it is. You know
themselves in playoff contention. Here's Chris Johnson. Ball fake, drives, the kick out, Davis. He shoots it, knocks it down. Ricky Davis. Three-point lead for the Ghost Ballers. First team to 25. We go to the half. Anderson from the corner. And he's been cold from three. Anderson third in the league in three-point shots made.
Yeah, and he's getting open looks, and right now not able to find the rhythm and not taking advantage of the double teams that are focused on Joe Johnson. Again, Ghost Ballers going to live with that until Allen can knock some shots down. If not, they continue to run their offense. Ghost Ballers are now in a position where they're up 5.
Ricky Davis is cooking right now. Here's Anderson. He finally gets that three to go. 2-point lead for the Ghost Ballers. CJ. To Bibby. Bibby back to Johnson. Going up top. You don't want none of that smoke. Here's Sergio Gibson. He'll inbound for the Triplets. ISO Joe spins and just powers his way to the hoop.
But again, it's smart. Here it is. What Joe did, you got to understand, he posted up a little bit higher on the block. He knew the double team was coming from the top, so he didn't allow it to come. As soon as he caught the ball, he spin baseline. He knew the help wasn't there. He was able to finish inside.
Taylor high off the glass. No. Gibson open for three with that left hand. Yeah. Sergio. No good. Jamario Moon clears the board. You heard Iceman tell Mike Bibby, guys, it's time to go. You got to go, Mike Bibby. I need you. Here's Joe. Laws on the sleep. Pull back for three. Money in the bank. Joe Johnson.
And that time, Solomon Jones had to give Joe a little bit of room because he didn't want to get beat off the dribble. But it was just that little that dribble that Joe had up top, that rhythm dribble that let him be able to feel secure enough to knock in that three-point shot.
Turnover by the Triplets. They throw it away. They're 3 points away from the half.
Here we go. Watch it going fast. Watch that pass. Come on. Come on, Moon.
Layup good by Scales.
Motion low. Motion low.
2 point
motion
lead.
low. Come this way.
For the Triplets.
Come this way.
We can go to the half with a made three. Here's Joe Johnson, Ricky Davis. Step back, Joe. You better ask somebody.
But, you know, sometimes you just got to live with the result because the defense was pretty good by Ricky Davis. You didn't want Joe to drive, but that step back, raise up, he's 6'8". I mean, all you can really do is contest the shot and hope that he misses.
And hits another one as we go to the half. I'm telling you, he is no average Joe. The Triplets with a 7-point lead as we go to the half. You mentored that man.
That's right. That's why he's playing like this. It's all because of me. I'm taking credit. His career took off when I got to Phoenix. Just track it, okay?
That's how we Ohio boys do it.
That's right.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not going to let Mike Rappaport treat you greasy like that.
Mike a hater, man.
Jamario Moon lays it in. Triplets up 9. Here's Ricky Davis. Knocked away, but there's a foul.
You didn't. Now you come out in the second half, and you have to figure out a way to cut into this lead, get that momentum back, get that confidence back. Because we saw in the first half, this Ghost Ballers team can be successful and can put points up on the board, but they don't turn it over.
Johnson snags the board. Got it back. That's talking about mouse in the house there for Chris Johnson. Turns. Jump up, throws it in. Oh, what a day it's been for Chris Johnson.
Hey, man, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And that was a prime example right there.
Here's Joe. Lost it. Ricky Davis lays it in. You talk about cutting into that lead. All of a sudden, it's just 3.
Well, you take advantage of the team you're playing against, your opponent's mistakes. And right here, we see a couple opportunities that Ghost Ballers were able to capitalize off of.
Here's Jamario Moon. He'll shoot the 3. Yes. Triplets needed that one.
Good teams figure out ways to respond. We saw that at the end of the half by the Triplets. It's the reason why they're, you know, #1 team in the league thus far is because they've been able to respond to the challenges that have been put in front of them.
Bibby to Ricky Davis. He knocks down the jumper.
He loves that 15-foot jump shot. But one thing I love about Ricky and Mike, they played so well off each other. Ricky maintained the spacing right there, and Mike knew exactly where he was going to be.
Here's the drive by Joe.
Yeah, Chris Johnson frustrated that time because he knew.
Here's Jamario Moon. Back to Sergio Gibson. He's going to try the 4. Got it. Here's Chris Johnson now. Working on Jamario Moon. Pull up. Got it. Chris Johnson.
Actually, pretty good defense that time by Jamario Moon. Johnson again showing that buttery touch right there from about 12 feet.
Yeah, he's now got 14 as well. Mario Moon, the three, yes! Moon with back-to-back threes.
Complete team. I mean, this triplet team can beat you in so many different ways, whether it's Al Jefferson on the post, Joe Johnson kind of doing his thing, and now Jamario Moon stepping in and knocking down some big three-point shots.
Ghost Ballers now with two guys in double figures. Again, they are 3-0 when they have three players in double figures. Right now, just two. And this man and Chris Johnson. Here's Ricky Davis. Woo! Look at that. Pretty Ricky. Let's go to the third member of our team, Michael Rappaport. He's on the Ghost Ballers bench.
Unprecedented access with Ghost Baller. Mike Taylor here. Mike, what's going on with your knee?
I mean, the doctors checked it out. Everything is good. Just a little sore. The awkward way I landed with Moon landing on my knee just kind of bruised a little bit. But I should be good. I should be good.
All right, I see your front game is official today. You got the whole front in here. All right, you guys need this win. What are you guys going to do to close this puppy out?
We gotta fight just a little bit more and make open shots. Defend Joe Johnson and the rest of these guys. Hopefully we can pull it out.
All right, well, good luck. I hope to see you back in this game. I want to see you healthy for the playoffs. Fellas, that's what you call unprecedented access. You don't have it, I do.
No, you know what that means? That means that you're so accustomed to sitting on the bench that you're real comfortable sitting on the bench with teams. That's your access.
Joe Johnson is putting on a show in Big D. Triplets are 2 points away from victory in the top seed heading into the playoffs next week.
Yeah, but this is the kind of performance you want if you're Lisa Leslie. You want a dominant performance going into the playoff. You want to reiterate your position as the best team in the league. You want Joe to kind of get his money, but you want the complementary players, the secondary players, to also come out and have an impact, as we've seen this afternoon.
They could have sealed it with that alley-oop a little too high for Jamario. Well, he would have had to jump to the moon to throw that one down. Here's Chris Johnson. Got it. Lead is 10. Once again, point game for the Triplets. Joe Johnson, he's got 19. He averages 22. He scored over 20 basically every game. Here's Gibson for three and game. The Triplets win it. They're the top seed heading into the playoffs next week.